Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. As you can see guys, we are going to sell some canola. Canola is a fantastic price right now, and yeah, we've got about 10,500 litres of it, so we're off to go and make a little bit of money. We're not going far, we are literally just going around the corner to the mill. On it like 1600 foot. Yeah, it's I don't think there's much really to do today. I think we're going to be like selling some straw and stuff. We're not going to be needing the straw, so we might as well sell it. I've had a little look in the shop first thing, and there is something very nice come up in the shop, and it would benefit us on the farm. But it would mean replacing the Massey Ferguson. Yeah, there's the little John Deere come up in the shop. It's, you know, it's 41 grand though, that's the problem. There is the little Landini version, but that's done like 52 hours, and we don't need that. I was thinking maybe the John Deere, you know, 115 brake horsepower makes it a little bit more useful than the Massey, but the Massey doesn't really leave the farm anymore, so I was thinking about it for a split second. Yeah, I was just having a look in the menus this morning because I was just trying to figure out what we were doing, because December is always a quiet month. So I think we're probably just going to be like selling some straw bales and whatnot. We haven't got like loads we want to be doing. It is just a case of selling what's good price and what's not really, or not selling what's not. But yeah, you know what guys, it was a long day yesterday. I'm still recovering from yesterday. It was a long day. I was very busy yesterday, working in the wife's office and stuff. And yeah, it's just I could do with still being in bed, but I woke up, so I want to get this video out early, so that I can get it uploaded, so that the YouTube members can actually have access to it relatively early. Plus I've still got quite a bit I need to get done today, and yeah, the earlier I get this done, well, I say the earlier I get this done, it's currently 20 to 10, and yeah, by the time I record like an hour and a half worth of footage, or it all depends what we do. If I don't do any time lapses, I can literally just record 30 minutes and just have done. But I am going to just get the rest of this canola sold. It was a pretty... Hang on a minute. I had 147,000. Oh yeah, it's alright. I only sold 7.5. I was thinking I sold 10,000 litres. That still doesn't seem like it was much though. Yeah, it won't be. Like I said, our fields are not massive. Our big income came in yesterday's episode. That was where our money came in. It was fantastic to see that harvester work so well and to bring that kind of income in as quickly as that. Now we do have a bit of work to do in our field. We've got to plough it all up, and wow, this is hardly worth travelling to the frickin' sell point. Wool's not worth a good price at the moment. We've got to plough that new field of ours. Yeah, I'm more just wondering if there's going to maybe be a contract we can send a worker out on. Like if there's a cultivating contract or something, we can maybe send the Volvo out to do it. But if you remember a couple of episodes ago, we were struggling with cultivating jobs. Now, from what I've seen on Reddit, it is still an issue. Now, I haven't done any cultivating contracts since. I have tried to avoid them. I tried to stick to the known working contracts, which are grass cutting, grass tedding, baling's hit and miss. All I can say about baling contracts is I've seen people moaning about them, but only in the smaller fields. So if you are doing like a very big field and you get like a lot more leftovers, you kind of can get away with it. But yeah, I'm a bit procrastinating at the moment. A few minutes in and we haven't really done much, but still a couple of videos. But it's just around the corner. I like to just spend a little bit of time once in a while just doing farming. Not everything needs to be rushed in a time lapse. We haven't got loads to do in December, and we've got 2 episodes in December. But we might skip the next month in December. You know, so next episode, for example, it might be January. I don't see the point in being in December too long if there's nothing to do. But we don't also want to miss the best price for some stuff. Some stuff says the best price is in January, but we all know fine well that it comes in December. It all comes late in December. Right, there we go. So, I'm not happy with that income. £2,700. That didn't seem right at all. But yeah, it's only 1,300, isn't it? That's the problem. Although 10,000 litres by 1,300 should be £13,000. We didn't even make 10 grand there, guys. We genuinely didn't even make 10 grand. I had 104. Was it 140? No, I want to say it was 147,000. $10,000 litres with the 1,300. Yeah, that 13 grand. Did I start with 100? I'm sure I started with 147. I'm gonna go back and double check this on the footage afterwards. I'm sure I started with 147. No, I tell you what it is. When I loaded the menu, I had 147,000. Then I slept. When you sleep, production costs, farm costs, payment for the tractor. There we go, payment for the tractor. But yeah, no, it is right. It's completely and utterly right. It's me just, I can't do math and trying to remember figures that we weren't actually doing. So yeah, we are probably going to get rid of some straw. I should have turned through there really. So what we need to do at the moment, guys, is we just need to get this converted into a little bit of a flatbed, and then we need to get some straw loaded. Now I'm probably going to load the straw off the recording, because you know my loading's not great and that's going to be quite a bit of pressure. We've got 1,000 litres of milk. I'm going to leave that in there for now. Where is it? There it is. Trailer. Bale trailer, yes please. Right, lovely. I do love a slower paced episode once in a while. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Let's just up the time a little bit. There we go. Let's get that back onto 10. Oh, there's a. Oh. I was going to say, ooh, there's a mulcher coming up in the shop, but that's not really of much use to us at the moment. Right, how many straw bales do we have before we spawn them out? Right, so we've got 20 full-size straw bales. One of them. One of them. One of them. Straw bale. Grass. There's another straw bale. And everything in there is still grass, apparently. I'm sure that's supposed to be silage by now. But that is all what I've got to load up. I'm not going to get it all on there. This is going to be a couple of different trips. So I'm probably going to go and take one trip and then I'll bring us back when I've got the last load ready. Right, there we go. As you can see, final 5 bales. I have noticed something on the farm. There has been an update to our, I want to say milk trailer. We use it for milk and water only. And there was an update to the mod a couple of days ago, or yes, whenever it was an update to the trailer. It has seemed to have changed the colour of our trailer. Remember we had like a light bluey whitey colour for the milk and the water colour, you know. Now it's brown. As you can see, we have made quite a bit of money from the bales. 2,217 just on that 5 bales, and we've just sold 2.5 trailer loads. I managed to get 10 bales on a trailer, and we did that twice. So, and then obviously them 5 there. So we got quite a bit done there. We will just go back onto the pricing, make sure, you know, prices are going up, what, you know, what might be able to be sold, because if there's still something to be sold, December episodes are never going to be the most exciting, but we have to sell them. We have to sell what we've made. Now, I'm just gonna have a look on that. Oh, that's how much. That's ours. Nice. How much is ours? Well, that's 22.7. 22.7. I'm just curious. Nah, it's not. It's not really worth it. Maybe get 26 for ours. Yeah, there is. Oh, there is a ploughing contract. Well, that's quite far away. There is a cultivating contract. Could maybe go send our guy to go do that. Let's have a look on the shop first. Let's see if there's anything else. Because let's say prices are rising. We don't have the cement brick. We don't have the butter. We don't have a full pallet of eggs. Oh, we haven't even got half a pallet of fabric yet. That is so slow. But by May, we might have a full pallet. Grassline. Milk is 1,800. So milk's not too bad, but there's only 1,000 litres. Bottled milk is... it's on its way up. Slurry is a good price to be sold, but yeah. I'm hoping to use the slurry this year. Well, depending on the... Soybean is 1,215. No, that's July. Wow, that's nowhere near. 711. Wow, so that's not too bad. £711 for the wheat. But we only have 4,000 litres, and we have to keep at least 1,000. We might end up just keeping all that. I feel like we don't have much wheat and barley. I could have sworn we got more than 4,000 litres of barley. Although, no, there were small fields, weren't they? It was the canola that was our biggest field. So, yeah, there isn't overly much left to do on the farm today. And I'm just wondering if it's just worth jumping into the next part of December and doing December in one episode. I don't see, you know, I did say we would jump months when there's not overly much to do. And to be honest, there isn't much to do right now. It's just genuinely a case of getting rid of the grains, and yeah, not much of it to do. We don't have much grain, that's the problem. Granted, we do have a ploughing field to deal with, but if we just look on here now, we're gonna plant grass. Grass is, I don't know why I'm scrolling. So we can't even plant grass till March, so we've got a little bit of time to plant that. Yeah, so we haven't, there is no more pallet space. Ah. Well, there we go then, guys. Let's do that. Let's do that. If I'd have realised that was going to happen, I'd have done that earlier. I wouldn't have waited till it physically ran out. We probably lost quite a bit of wool there by not having anywhere for it to spawn. I'm just going to bunch it all down together. It's going to sit there, guys, till the better time is to sell. Now let us just have a little look in the shop. I'm sure something... Oh, look what's just come up in the shop. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's bigger than ours. Oh guys, we've got to get that. We have to get that. Yeah, we Oh, all these are free. So standard. So what's the difference? Well, yeah, we've got to get that. That literally just we're buying that. We're buying that. That's too good to miss. Now, here's the next problem, guys. Look at this. How many hours has it got? Ah, why does it have to have 48 hours? Why can't that have like 12 hours? That would have replaced 160 brake horsepower. That would have replaced. Oh, I need to fix the textures. The textures on that mod are broken. Okay, I did not realize. I've not actually spawned that one in. Right. So what were we doing? We were back in the thing. Oh, got here. Barley is 692. So barley is a new better price. So we will. Yeah. We're gonna go on to there. 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 Lovely. Like I say, we've got more barley than we have. We've got more barley than we have wheat. Wheat? Oh no, 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 no. Right. So we're gonna sell the wheat. We're going to sell the wheat. We have more wheat than barley, and we'll have chickens to feed. So if we sell the wheat, this is now best price for the wheat. I can't even call this the big. I'm sure last time we called it like the big little the big-ish sell-off, wasn't it? And I think in theory we've got a little bit less this year, but we shouldn't have less. Do you know what? I don't remember what we had in the last time we sold, and that's quite disturbing. I don't remember what kind of yield we had and how many litres we had. Yeah, this is a long way to go for 4,700 litres. What I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to go and take this to there. I'm going to go and feed the chickens. I'm going to put it into a bit of a time lapse. I'm going to feed the chickens with the barley, and then I'm going to go and sell the rest of the grain to this mill for the barley. Just because, yeah, we're nearly done. We haven't got loads to do this month. And, you know, we might end up bowing or something. On the farm, well, almost. Yeah, that is all our grain gone, apart from a little bit of soybean, and we can't sell the soybean until it's the correct time to sell the soybean. So yeah, May, I think he said it was. There we go. That is all that done. Now I do need to double check this silage once again, guys, because I'm sure this silage should have been ready this month. It might be ready. The problem is with it is, because you put it in as grass, it might still be reading as grass. I might need to pop a bale out and then pop it back in just for it to... Let's just do one. Oh, they already says there, silage. Silage, there we go. So we've got all that as silage. Now that is actually worth reminding me to... Let's have a little look on our sheep. So we've got 20-month, 7 and 2-month-old. Yeah, loads of meadow grass. Still plenty of water. Sorry guys, my throat's gone real weird. Silage. Ooh, we could do with quite a bit. We could do with some silage. Got plenty of food over there now. Just gonna pop down here. This is the field we got to work in, but it needs everything. But Yeah, this is supposed to be our grass field. The problem is, I really liked getting the grain off it last time. The, you know, the crop, the root crop. Right, so what we're going to do right now, we're just going to pop out... Oh, I don't know. Well, we'll have that bale, because it's a smaller amount. And then I think we're going to pop out another maybe 10 bales on top of that. Like I said, this is what December's all about, guys. This is what it is all about. It's all about just getting the farm up and running. There's a new item in the shop. I don't know what that is. Farm tech. Let's have a little look. There's a nice new farm. Oh, it's a manure. Why couldn't that be a slurry spreader? That's why I don't want to sell our slurry, guys. I want to use the slurry to do like some contracts. I did say at the beginning of this series that I did want to like use our own homemade manure and stuff for these fertilizing contracts. That's why we haven't gone down the route of doing loads and loads of fertilizing contracts, because I didn't want to. If we can just put them into there, they should disappear. I've hit them. How have I hit the Volvo when the Volvo's parked? Really? Yeah, I had to touch them there, guys, because there's no way I'm just going to mess around. If I can move 4 bales at a time, I'm going to move 4 bales at a time. If they're not going into the trigger, that's not really my fault. That's... I'm trying to say... Oh my god, I've done it again. I've hit the freaking Volvo again. I've hit the freaking Volvo again. Yeah, it is nice just to spend this little bit of time though over the winter months and things like that, just getting all these little bits done. They always need doing. You know, we're gonna have a fast pace when, you know, when the year comes around and that again, and there we go. We've got plenty of I don't know what there is in that. There we go. Oh, I caught that midair. Come on. Nice. Right, let's have a little look. Right, wrong one. Let's have a little look back on the cows. We've now got 68,000 litres of... Yeah, brilliant. Like I said, I'm hoping something cheap comes up in order to get like a food mixer and stuff. There's our tanker. Completely and utterly the wrong colour. I can't drive today, guys. I'm having a proper brain fart when it comes to driving. Yeah, like I said, this is not going to be the most exciting episode in the world. It is the way it is. You've got to have some episodes like this, but we've done the entirety of December in this episode. Yeah, I've got to fix that mod. I do like I'm hating it, but I really am not. It's just doing nothing but mods lately. Right, so what we need to do now, we need to have a little look into land, because I would like to buy something else, but we also do need to be looking at the harvest. Now, here's a question. Can't really justify that bit of land. I need somewhere on the farm to put a windmill. I would like to put a little windmill production. Something like this. Doesn't have to be big. You know, there are different ones, but that one's, to be honest, is good enough. But I want to put it I don't want to lose any field, and I can't really justify putting it here, for example. You know what I mean? I was hoping to get like a bit of land around here, but that's £78,000, and that's, yeah, that's, I don't know here, guys. What do we do? I How was that dairy only £36,000? Yeah, that's kind of... Gotta have a look at slurry tank. We are kind of shopping at the moment just for anything usable. Slurry tankers. What we got here? 8,000 litres, 11 metres, 8 to 15. So at least that one. Although that one's only 14,000. Oh, that is actually really cheap. That doesn't have a... The problem with that is it's 11 metres wide. It only holds 8. Although if we're only working on our farm, it's not the end of the world. It's not far to travel. So chickens are all done. We've got 1,600. Do you know what? Since we're here, let's sell some milk. I'm trying to just kill the last couple of minutes of this episode. I say it's not going to be a super exciting episode because it's December. If there's nothing to do in January, we won't be staying in January. I did state that if there was nothing to do, but we did have stuff to do in December. We sold all our straw, we fed the cows with the silage, we've sold the grain, sold the canola, the wheat, the barley. I'm just kind of giving people a heads up. I am just going to go and change the colour of this tank back, guys. If it charges me, I will be getting the money back because yeah, a mod update shouldn't be changing the colour of our implements, especially when I already paid to change the colour once. Main colour, we had it like that colour, didn't we? Yeah, we had it like that colour. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? For the sake of 80 quid, we'll call that right. The trailer's just had a little service. I was going to put this into the machine, you know, into our production, but I think right now the best thing we can do with this buffalo milk is 751 litres of buffalo milk as well. It's a shame that the buffalo milk, I don't think that sells in the same place, does it? Can we just sell raw buffalo milk? I do love a little moving screenshot, I really do. You probably notice that all the screenshots I take, I do actually end up using on the videos. It's just, yeah, it's just a nice way of doing it. And that, you know, it's nice to get the snowy French weather. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? We are going up here. That's because I was going to the grain mill. I was going to the grain mill. Like a Wally. I did this last time, didn't I? If I remember rightly, yeah, I did this last time. I need to be at this side this time. I went driving around the entirety of the map. Look at this income coming in again, guys. It's £3,555. Wow. Okay, right. We're definitely going to look. Can we sell buffalo milk anywhere? We cannot sell buffalo milk anywhere. Really? But it's worth like £6,000. But that buffalo milk production is so slow. Right, let's have a little look. This is a sell. Why is that mod so big? Like, really, why is it that big? Why can't we have it? Yeah, one of them will do. I don't really want to put it on the farm though, but I can't put it anywhere else. I don't own the land. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I want to get rid of the buffalo milk, but that production's too slow. But we have 1,300 litres of buffalo milk in there, and we've got nowhere else to sell it. Why is there nowhere to sell buffalo milk? How much is this production? Hang on. This does 144 cycles per month. Ours does 14. So you're telling me that if we get this place up and running, I can literally triple. That's not even triple, is it? What's the butter? The butter is, our butter is 5.28 cycles per month. This is 52, right. There. We now own this place, guys. I wish I'd have known that before I just sold that freaking milk. There you go. We have bought the big boy dairy. There we go. I did not plan on buying the dairy. That was not on today's agenda. We do still have to keep the money. Don't forget, we haven't just got loads of money to just go out and spend. We do have to prepare to buy a harvester. Just go to that. Right, this is going to be our last job of the day then, really. Let's go and get this new production up and running. I can't believe that production was only £36,000. There best not be a spinnery on this bloody map. If there's a spinnery on this map, I'm going to go nuts. Because I spent £36,000 on that tiny thing and it's absolutely pathetically crap. And yes, I did just say the word crap, but it really is. These cheapy little productions, and they're nice to be able to get up and running, but no. So what have we got available is the mills, the sawmill, carpentry, biogas. Sorry, so there definitely isn't a spinnery. Right. Let's go then, guys. We are going to our new production. How cool is this? I am proper buzzing about this one. Got 2 fields to plough up. Oh, can you imagine this big field here? Join these 2 fields together and get that working in production. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the wrong way. Right, close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes. There's nothing to see here. There is nothing to see here. We did not just take a shortcut. There is nothing to see. Right, I've got to remember how we get to here. So we've got to go down here. We've got to go to the fuel station, turn left, and go past field 93. So this bakery is quite a distance away. Is it bad I want to sell the other one? Can we sell the other one? I kind of wish I could get the milk out of it. So what we're going to do then now is we're going to leave the milk and the buffalo milk. We might have to just let it bring a couple of thousand litres of time. Like, this is not going to be worth coming all this distance every single month. Like, this buffalo milk, there's maybe 3 months in here, maybe something like that. It doesn't help with coming the slowest tractor we own. Maybe this is a job for the Massey Ferguson. That's actually not a bad one. Right, so which one of these... It's here. I was about to say, which one of these is it? Right, so there we go. We've got that in there. We've got the buffalo milk. We've got that activated. It is 10 milk for 20, but oh wow, we're going to get at least a pallet out of this. We can make buffalo mozzarella as well. 408. Right, we're going to make some of that as well. 3 buffalo milk for 45. I kind of want to make a bit of everything. I'm gutted because I could have come here and I could have made butter. I could have made cheese. I could have made bottled milk. All our milk is coming here. I kind of want to empty, like go in the XML and empty all our milk from our tiny one. It will help the series move along just a little bit quicker, and then put that milk into that one. That would make a lot more sense than running that tiny little thing. That little thing we've got on our farm, although we're gonna have to keep the milk bottle. Do you know what? I might edit the XMLs, guys. I might edit the XMLs, but only because I want to get this series. I don't want to say it's slow. It's just I want to be able to get some new stuff. And that tiny little... It's like the spinnery, for example. If there was a default spinnery now, and it was only £36,000, I would be paying for it. And then I would be transferring the wool over, because that spinnery we've got is just absolutely tiny. But there, I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. I do love a slower paced episode when once in a while, especially after we had such a crazy hectic video yesterday. Yeah, I freaking love it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As I say, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please don't forget to hit the like button. It's massively important that people hit the like button, because it helps spread the videos to a wider audience so the channel can grow. And you know, the channel has to grow, or the channel doesn't live forever, kind of thing, you know. We've got to keep growing, basically. But yeah, don't forget to do that, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next episode.